okay, networking requires first, networking, also known in my circle as schmoozing, is an art form that many people can learn. Now, I was fortunately born into the tribe that comes naturally, you know. So, but for those of you who aren't, it's a skill that you can learn. Schmoozing with people, you know, working your way in, or what do you call it, weaseling your way in, or just getting to know people, and not just who you know, but more importantly, who knows you. When someone gets a deal in a certain area of a certain type, they should be calling you as the specialist in that type of deal. Does that make sense? And how do people know? Well, you let them know, and one of the best ways you let them know is a really, really good business card. Okay, so first let's start with what's a really, really lame business card. How many of these have you seen? Vistaprint.com, the first design, the little row of houses. They have 12,000 images in there. Everybody picks the first one. Okay, they all look the same. Bob and Gina, PG Properties, how original. Okay, 476 Winding River Lane, what's that?
Their house.
Their house, okay. Their email is a Gmail that doesn't even relate to their company, okay. It's lame. It's cheap. It doesn't say much about you. You know, you're asking people to trust you with big assets, big money. You know, you have to ham it up a little bit. You have to make a good first impression. Don't spend $10 on a business card. Spend $100 on a business card. Get something professionally designed for you so it looks really good. You know, thick stock, glossy. You know, make it look really good. Here's a good business card, much better one. True Vestor Inc. Truth in real estate for a change. It's like a tagline. Isn't that nice? Now you can, if you can't come up with that, then go on Fiverr. You know what Fiverr is? Fiverr.com. That's the people who do stuff for $5. So you type in, I need a tagline for my business. You pay someone $5. They come up with one. You don't like it? You hire someone else for $5. There's 100 people who will do it for $5. Or you need a logo, or you need your business card design. $5, $5. You know, you don't have to pay $200 for a logo. You can go on Fiverr, and then you ask 3 people to do it, you pick the best one. Doesn't have to be perfect, just pretty good. Better than you can do, right? So we got a logo, we've got a suite number, which is, you know, nobody has to know that that's a UPS store. He's got his own domain, bsmith@truevestor.com. You know what it costs to have your own domain, even if you don't have a website. You know what it costs to have email forwarding with a custom domain? It's like $20 a year. $20 a year you can have youatyourcompany.com. For about maybe $150 a year, you can have your own website and everything designed. And you can get someone on Fiverr to do it for you. Okay? Now, that's just the front of the card. And your picture, too, you know, get a professional picture. And if you have a picture of yourself in a t-shirt, you know, in the Bahamas, that's not the picture you put on there. Professional picture. If you got a professional picture, it's got a bad background, Fiverr. They'll remove the background and put something professional in it. Okay? Now, problem is, like real estate, valuable turf, you know, just a little card. Back of the card is just as important as the front. So this is the card that I use when I give out to homeowners because I want a referral. So when you hand your card to someone and then say, do you know anybody, you know, I always ask for referrals. Do you know somebody who might be in a similar situation as you if I can't make a deal with that person, or even if I do make a deal with that person? I want them to be able to hand that card and not have to explain what I do. Because if you leave it to them to explain it, they're going to screw it up. So give them the card that they can hand to somebody else. You have a problem house. Needs work, behind in payments, back taxes, bad tenants, divorce, estate, kids living rent-free. That's my favorite. I get more of those deals than any other deal. You know, someone who calls me up and says, my kids live in the property and I want to sell it. Because they don't have the guts to protect their own kids, they sell the house. Very common scenario. We buy problem houses. Okay, feel free to steal that. So that's the back. Now, I have 2 different business cards. One I give to investors, one I give to homeowners. The investor card, I tell them what I do. So I buy apartment buildings, mobile homes, and sell or carry homes. That's what I do. Okay? So if you come across one of those, so if I hand you a business card at a RIA meeting or a seminar, and you go home, and what do you do at the end of the seminar? The meeting. You empty your pocket of all the cards, and you go, who the hell was Joe Smith, and why did I take his card? I don't remember. Throw it out. Now you pick up the card. Oh, picture. I remember that guy. Oh, nice card. It says on the back. Oh, yeah, they do such and such. You know, I'm going to keep that number around in case I come across a such and such. I can call that person. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So be as specific as you can on the back of the cards when you hand it out. You don't have to explain in 100 words or less, what it is that you do. The card is your elevator pitch. And they know real quickly who you are, what the card says, what it says on the back, and they know to call you. Does that make sense? Okay. Likewise, when networking and schmoozing with other people and someone hands you a bad business card, first you go like this. See if an inkjet comes off. I love doing that. Like the people who have the perforated ones because they're too cheap to even go to Vistaprint. They go to Home Depot and they get Office Depot and they get those perforated cards they put through their inkjet, and they really look cheesy because you can see the perforation around the edges and they're really thin and cheesy. They're like that. Oh, look at that! And you really embarrass them. When you get one of those, you're just like, loser. Seriously, who walks around with a business card like that? You're dealing for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 assets, and you won't spend $10 on business cards, much less 100. So when you get a business card from someone, which is probably going to be lousy because it's got blank on the back, ask them, if I came across a deal, an ideal deal, what would it look like? And they'll explain to you. Write it down. Write something you can remember them by. Like, yeah, that was the ugly dude with the brown hair. Just write something you can remember. That way when you get home, you have your pockets, you remember, you put them in your database, you put them on your email list or whatever. Does that make sense? So definitely, remember that. And the key to that, the schmooze is not just putting them in your database and then 6 months later you email them or call them when you have a deal, because they're going to say, who the hell are you? They're not going to remember you. You got to nurture the relationship. If you think it's someone that it's going to be good for your business, write them a personal letter. Don't text them, don't email them, call them up. Invite them to lunch, send them a card. We lose this communication in this digital age. Everybody's with texting and emailing. And the purpose of texting and emailing is to say, when can I call you? And the purpose of the call is what? When can we meet? Because that's the art of connection. That's how you get to schmoozing. All right, so key to it, really good business card, follow up, nurturing, have a newsletter, send these people on your list articles that are relevant, or a blog, or something to keep them warm, keep them, remembering who you are. You want to be always in their face, so when they come across something that is relevant to your business, they know who to call. Does that make sense? Okay.